cnnnn, the new home of Jason Blair.
Tomorrow night, a special cnnnn television event. From the producers who brought you What the World Thinks of America, now comes What America Thinks of the World. Canada?
Shit.
Belgium?
Shit.
Germany?
Shit.
An extraordinary in-depth look at the views that shape a superpower. What about Morocco?
Shit.
Kenya?
Shit.
Australia?
Where's that?
What America Thinks of the World. 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Exclusive to cnnnn. Well, how about France?
Oh, shit, Fireball, I've had enough of this.
Welcome back. You're on cnnnn 24-hour news with a 24-hour studio audience. Feel free to ring up and book to watch the news live any hour of the day.
And all week here, we've been asking our audience to turn up dressed as somebody in the news.
That's right. It might be the new Liberian president, Moses Blah, or jailbird magistrate, Di Fingleton. And just looking at you all up there tonight, not too many takers, I gotta say.
I think we've got one in the front row there. Camp X-ray look, is that it?
Yeah, I'm dressed as David Hicks.
I hope you're not trying to make some sort of political statement there.
No, I just want the prize.
All right then, Andrew, tell him what he's won.
Congratulations, you've won the Tumour 280 mobile phone. Now with a tobacco aerial attachment for a faster, easier tumour. Thanks to Chasertel Mobile and cnnnn.
Oh, and look out, what's that? Sounds like the church alarm bells, and you know what that means.
All is not well with the Lord.
That's right, the big man upstairs isn't happy since church attendance numbers are rapidly declining right across Australia.
Would you believe fewer and fewer Australians now attend Christian church services on Sunday? Is that a blight on our country, people?
A recent survey found that Australians would rather go to the pub than the church. So it's clear the church needs a radical makeover to woo the punters back.
Trying to come up with some schemes to try and get people back into the church, and we think that it might be a good idea to take the lead from Aussie pubs, which also had the same problem. People weren't going and now they're coming back. And the way they did it was with the Toss the Boss scheme. Do you reckon it'll work for the church as well?
I think it would be a very good idea, yes.
Free schooner of communion wine, I suppose that might appeal to some adults.
Well, have you ever tasted communion wine?
Not worth a schooner?
No.
No?
I think that's sending the wrong message.
Oh, OK.
Come to the church and you get drunk there.
Well, I think it might be a popular message. What do you think?
Probably in Australia, yeah.
I'll probably turn them away.
Really?
People don't like wine if it was beer.
Yeah.
Oh, OK. $5 steaks. Now,
I like that.
They've been very popular in the pubs, and we reckon that they could work for the church as well.
Yeah.
You
I like
agree?
that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do they come with chips and vegetables? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay, then.
The Lord will provide. Don't worry about that. Would that get you back in the flock?
I don't think so.
Wouldn't get you back in the flock?
No.
What do you think about a church trivia night?
Well, we have them here in this
Do you?
church anyway, yeah.
What about happy hour? Now that's going to appeal, surely.
5 to 7,
Yeah.
long time to be in church.
Psalms and hymns half length, though.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Not interested? We can't get you back into the flock no matter what happens.
I'm an atheist.
Oh, well, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it?
Some tremendous initiatives there. And something else that caught my eye the church has put out, this fantastic Blood of Christ, now available by the cask and ready to order on cnnnn.com.
You're watching Chaser non-stop news network right across the globe as we bring you comprehensive around-the-clock speculation on the Alan Cadman Challenge.
It's the political story of the decade.
And John Howard's not the only one under pressure. The Cadman push has also sent nerves racing on the opposition benches. And the real question for Labor, how will it affect their chances at the next election?
He's popular. Look, you know, everyone knows Alan Cadman. Everyone talks about him. He's
Do you think
the talk of the nation. He's bigger than Warney.
Yeah, chatters through the corridor. Everyone's speculating that, any day now.
But if you've got Cadman there, does that make it worse for Crean? I mean, on his numbers, do you reckon he can beat Cadman?
Oh, mate, Crean's going to beat anybody they put up.
Yeah, even Cadman?
Cadman will make it tough, but I think you'll still get there.
Are you worried if Cadman takes over? Do you think Crean...
I am absolutely terrified if Cadman takes over.
Whew, Alan's a heavy hitter. Is that right?
He's been there for a long time, 29 years. Do you think... is this worrying for Simon?
Well, I think it's a worry for all of us.
Oh, they are sweating, aren't they? You can smell the panic.
Well, can you blame them? And they can all see that the writing's on the wall. The whole party, that is, except one man. And you'll never guess who.
Simon Crean.
I've heard about Deadwood in Parliament, but Alan's been there forever. And if he's finally decided to challenge, it just shows how desperate they are.
So, Deadwood, you're going on the offensive very early. You obviously think he's going to be there.
I'm always on the offensive.
So you think you can take Cadman?
Absolutely.
Oh, God, poor man. He is just perpetually deluded, isn't he?
Can he even read numbers at all, that man? I mean, how is this guy surviving in politics?
There's no doubt this story just gets bigger and bigger. I mean, I haven't seen the press, Gary, this excited since Cheryl and Gareth's affair.
Yeah, and you really know you've got a hot issue when even the Insiders gets animated.
OK, let's go straight to the Cadman challenge. Do you give him any chance against John Howard?
This guy has been very clever about this. He's crept up on John Howard.
Barry, but I'd like to point out that this story was broken on AM, and we know, the agenda that they run against the Howard government.
Keating became Prime Minister because he said it was his turn. Well, Alan Cadman's been around almost as long as Philip Ruddock, so it is his turn, surely.
Look, we all know it's not his turn. We all know that doesn't operate. Otherwise, Peter Costello would be saying it's his turn.
There is a risk of the Hanson element of, disenchanted backbenchers rising up and deciding they're really sick of it.
Who are the losers? Who are the losers in an Alan Cadman challenge? It seems to me it's one of those unique situations where there are no losers.
There are people susceptible to charisma, that's all. I mean, Cadman shines like few other MPs. We all know that. We've been following for ages.
I never get sick of listening to journalists talk.
And don't forget later on tonight, Inside the Insiders. Join us and our panel of experts as we analyse the Insiders analysis for another week.
Saying Barry Cassidy, you should be stopping Malcolm Farr in his tracks. You should be handing more of it over to Piers.
Lost control. Cassidy lost control.
I think Piers Ackerman was good, except that he's still backing the spent force of John Howard.
But he's no Karen Middleton, is he?
No. Oh, Piers is much better than Karen or Malcolm.
Piers at least has a point to make, and he makes it.
No, Karen was soft. Karen, she sits on the couch and sort of pontificates, but doesn't really actually get to a point. I mean,
it's because she's next to Farr, and Farr's just dominating. He's just taking over. He's talking over.
The relationship
he's not allowing anyone to talk.
I know.
He's not allowing. It's just
don't get any sense.
Nobody gets
They don't let one person.
Always over the top of one another.
And then there's always a lull.
That's coming up at 11. Also, still ahead this hour, the sperm bank that's now providing online sperm banking. Back after this.
Okay, now I'm gonna ride these savage jumps while giving myself a dustbuster hickey with only this bubble wrap to protect me. Oh, too bumpy, man!